Eagle Community Television presents Community Connection with your host, Mike Cooper.
Hello and welcome again to Community Connection from Eagle Community Television. Thanks for watching. Thanks to our producer, Jeff Durrell. We're at Davian Designs, 117 East 8th for our, what I think is an annual visit with the High Plains Barbershop show and its chairman, Don Barber, who of course is part of the Paul Harvey Proper Job Club. I always like to bring that up because it's hard to believe that Don Barber has been a barber for all of his career and is still working as a barber.
That is correct.
And a part of the Barbershop show too. You can't get any better than that.
Well, that's
Don.
True, Mike.
Thanks again for sharing a little of your time with us today as we talk about Barbershop and the latest show. You've been show chairman, that is coordinating everything, all of those details that we don't think about as we come as an audience, since practically the beginning, haven't
That's
you?
true, yeah. I'm a charter member, which it means we're 46 years old. Mm-hmm. I've been a member ever since the first go-around, and I've been show chairman many, many times. And I enjoy it, I guess. It's a lot of work. It's detail, but somebody has to do it, and I guess I'm the one that gets asked to do it a lot.
And this is the 46th year.
46th annual show, yes.
And this year's show, and I told Don this earlier, it's amazing because each year top flight acts from across the country and the world for that matter come to Hayes to present two shows and for all of us to enjoy. And this year, I think you've outdone yourself.
Well, we really have. We got very lucky in getting Masterpiece, which is the current 213 international champions. They're from California. And then we have the Brovertones, which is the Central States District Collegiate Champions. And Central States District is comprised of Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska, South Dakota, and Iowa. So we've got the best college quartet in those 5 states. So we're very fortunate to have entertainment come to Hayes like this.
Well, and the whole theme was kind of this year, Masterpiece Theater, built around the top flight quartet Masterpiece.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Our theme wasn't too hard to come up with. It's the Hayes High Plains Barbershop chapter presents our own Masterpiece Theater, and of course Masterpiece is the what we're building it all around. And
we should mention too, Don, that part of that introduction is international. These guys have competed and toured all over the world.
That's correct. Barbershop is international. There's many countries that have barbershop choruses and quartets in them. And when we say the international champion of the world, that's what we would mean. We have our international convention is every July. And we have quartets from all over the world competing with quartets here in the United States. And Masterpiece was the best by far this year. So
have you seen Masterpiece in concert?
I have not. I've seen them on YouTube. I've heard them. Mm-hmm. Some of our guys have seen them, but they're excellent. They are. 2 of the guys in Masterpiece, 3 of them, sang in past international champion quartets. Mm-hmm. So these guys are good. And then they got a young lead that met and balanced out with them, and they're just, they had to learn to be together, but they didn't have to learn how to sing, certainly, because they were that good. And yeah, they're very good. They're excellent.
You know, something that's intriguing about Barbershop, Don, is that they can come from large cities. Quartets can come from small towns. Hayes, for example, has the High Plains Barbershop quartet, a couple of 3 dozen members itself from a small community like Hayes.
Yeah, we've got I think we have right at 38 members right now. We've had less, we've had 40, but we've had a couple pass away, older guys, but we're very fortunate here in Hayes to have this chapter, because I've been to a lot of other shows in Kansas, barbershop shows. We have one of the best shows in the state of Kansas, bar none. We've had to rent Beach Schmidt for 2 shows, and that place holds 1,114 people. So, yes, we're very lucky to have a chapter in town here, and the guys they're good singers, they're wonderful, they're willing to work hard, and we're very fortunate.
But have a lot of fun at the same time.
Yeah, we really do. the camaraderie. Some of my best friends I've ever had are barbershoppers.
Really ought to put in a plug for High Plains Barbershop Chorus and the meetings, and that it's open to guys who just want to have fun and
absolutely.
sing and get to know people.
Yes, we rehearse every Thursday night in the basement of Trinity Lutheran Church at 27th and Fort. And you don't even have to know how to read music. We've got great directors, and you'll eventually get it. You'll learn to read your part, and anyone's welcome, from a 12-year-old boy to no matter how old you are. If you can walk and sing a little bit, you're welcome to come.
We should put a plug in for Trinity Lutheran too. They've been hosting the Barbershop Chorus for forever, I think.
Forever, yes. I hate to say it because I'll be wrong, but I think it's 35 to 40 years we've sung in the basement of Trinity Lutheran Church, and they're just wonderful people to work with, and we're so thankful that we've got a great place to go like that.
You mentioned part of the High Plains Chorus being some young guys, and building into that very nicely is the addition to the show of Johnny Matlock's group of young people, Full Chord Press.
That's right. Johnny started that group, probably 5-6 years ago, and he had I think 6 or 7 boys show up, and I might say that this is not part of their school activity.
Yeah.
These young guys have to get up an hour early and be out at Hayes High now at 7 o'clock and rehearse for an hour, and then they have to go to school. So they get no credit for this other than the enjoyment. And we've got a few of them that's singing with the chorus now. We've kind of taken Full Chord Press and Johnny under the wing, and we've donated money to them for music and uniforms. And Johnny told me the other night, we sang last Thursday night out at Beach Schmidt for the Special Olympics. Full Chord Press was with us. He said he has over 40 members now in Full Chord Press, not only grade school, but clear up to seniors in high school. And we're just tickled to death about that.
And they are always a big hit at the show.
Yes, and we are hoping that's our future barbershop here in town, And a lot of them are. Like I say, we do have a few now that are singing with us as well as with Full Chord Press. So we're just tickled to death that they're a part of us.
Part of that presentation, talk about long-standing presentations, that has been a staple of the Barbershop Chorus for as long as I can remember, singing the national anthem at Special Olympics just recently concluded.
Very, very long. I can't even begin to say how many years, but it's been a lot of long years that we've done that, and we're just proud and pleased as punch to be able to do that.
How do you guys pick the music for the Barbershop Chorus, both for enjoyment purposes and as you prepare for the show?
We have one of our officers is music vice president, Bill Scott, and he has a committee that he works with. I'm on the committee, as are several other barbershoppers. He picks some music and presents it to us, and if we like it, we keep it. And we'll listen to recordings of it and then try to sing it. If we don't like it, we send it back. So it's not just one person, it's a committee that helps choose our music, and the whole chorus has to like it before we do it.
I'll tell you what makes the show, Don, is the selection of music, not only of course by the guest choruses, Masterpiece Theater and the college group, the Central Collegiate Champions that are coming this year, but the wide variety of music, traditional barbershop music that we think of, some of the old time songs, if you will, but songs that even were sung by 60s artists, Ricky Nelson, people like that, It's a wide range of music.
Yes, it really is. And we're trying in our chorus to get a little more upbeat modern music that more people have heard of, We do a great song that Cindy Walker arranged, You Don't Know Me. Willie Nelson, a lot of people sing this song. That's one of our favorite songs. And we're trying to get more songs like this. We do gospel. Anything we do is in the barbershop style arrangement.
The barbershop style itself, Don, uniquely American?
Yes. It started, believe it or not that long ago in 1936 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Years ago, there was 4 guys sitting around a lamppost trying to harmonize, but the hobby of what we know now as barbershop is fairly new, and it's American. It started in a garden club in Tulsa, Oklahoma, on top of a barbershop. So that's where we got the barbershop harmonies from, an actual barbershop.
Boy, did it grow from that.
Yes, we have approximately 35,000 members in the world that sing barbershop.
And one of the special treats that we talked about at one time, Don, was the opportunity for you to appear at the State Fair with Garrison Keillor's live broadcast from the Kansas State Fair.
That was a thrill. We went down, got invited down to sing with other chapters, other choruses in Kansas at the Farm Bureau Arena. And then we got invited to sing in front of 9,000 people with Garrison Keillor. Our governor, Kathleen Sebelius, was there. And I've never sung in front of a big crowd like that, but it was all of the choruses combined in Kansas that got invited to do that. And that was totally a thrill.
The barbershop, from a personal standpoint, what do you like about barbershop, Don?
Well, the guys, the camaraderie, the songs. My family was in music. My dad played in dance bands for 40 years. My mom played piano at church. She sang in quartets, and I've always liked music, and I love the music, and I love the guys that I sing with. We're like a band of brothers, you know. It's just, we can't look forward. We look forward to getting together. That, you know, Thursday's over, and man, we can't wait till next Thursday evening to rehearse and put on a show like this. It is a lot of work, but you know, we do many things throughout the year besides our big annual show. We sing for all sorts of things, churches and just conventions. But it's just a combination of I love to sing, I love the sound of harmony, and I love the guys I sing with, and it just doesn't get any better than that.
Absolutely. And even our producer, Jeff Durall, who said when he was playing in a band, you know, as a drummer for his band members, it was the same kind of thing, the camaraderie as well as the music.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yes, it's all together. It makes for a wonderful thing.
Well, we're coming on to showtime. Let me hold up the poster while you talk about it, Don.
Well, our show is April the 5th, Saturday, April the 5th, at Schmidt Performing Arts Center down on the Fort Hays State University campus. We have 2 shows, 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Tickets are $12 in advance, $14 at the door. I'll have to look at the poster and tell you where we are going to get tickets, if that's all right.
Yeah, go right ahead.
I can remember some of them.
As a matter of fact, some of those folks have been with you since the start of the shows.
Exactly.
As a ticket outlet.
Absolutely. You can get tickets here at Debian Designs from me, 117 West 8th. Both serve locations in Hays. Fairly new one, Walgreens, up in corner of 27th and Vine. They did a wonderful job of selling tickets last year.
Good.
You can get them at the Student Service Center down at the Memorial Unit at Fort Hays State. And another new ticket outlet is Couture for men and women, now on Main Street. Clemma Hometown Market in Russell, First State Bank in Ness City, Rich's Hometown Food Center in Ellis, and Victoria Food and Variety in Victoria.
Going to be a great show once again. There
Yes,
are
it
2
will.
performances, and those tickets are available for either of the performances.
Either, yes. You buy a ticket, you can go to either show.
And you'll be able to see full court press in the evening show.
Evening only. They have a competition in the afternoon. We're sorry if they can't be there, but they can't. But they will be there for the evening show. So.
And again, a great time, a great family show, and great fun too. Enjoy the music of the High Plains Barbershop Show coming up in the early part of April, as it usually does, at Schmidt Performing Arts Center. Saturday, April 5th, 2 performances, either one for the tickets, 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Catch the full court press, Johnny Matlock's group of young people, in the evening performance only for this year's High Plains Barbershop Show, featuring Masterpiece Theater and the 2013 International Champions, Masterpiece, along with the Central States District Collegiate Champions, Grovertones, at the High Plains Barbershop Show. For Community Connection, thanks for watching.